Hi guys, another problem tayo related to the fixed end moments, no? So this time, another restraint beam and yung loads ng beam ay shown naman in the figure na nakikita nyo sa inyong screen. So kung babasahin lang naman natin, napaka-basic lang naman ng tanong, di ba? Determine the support reactions of the beam. So yung technique dito is similar lang class nung ginawa natin in the previous video. It's better if we break down the loads, no? So ako, imbis yung iba kasang naiisip nito magbayad utang na lang, no? So magbabayad ay mag-uutang muna nito ng triangular load tapos babayad sa kabila. Pwede naman 'yon, okay lang 'yon. Kaya lang ang sa akin, pwede mo naman na i-isolate agad-agad yung triangular load from the rectangular load. Pwede na 'yun eh. So sige, siguro ipakita ko yung aking solution using OneNote. So this is now the original beam. And as I said, ako mas trip ko na lang na instead of magbayad utang, actually hindi ko rin recommend na magbayad utang tayo sa fixed end moment. Ihiwalay mo na lang yung triangular load, tapos yung rectangular load, tapos yung concentrated load. Mas maganda pa. 'Di ba? Para at least no, madali natin na mape-perform yung pag-compute ng mga moments on each support. So the process is practically the same. Hanapin natin yung moments on both ends for each loads, then i-add lang natin yon. Then i-consider na natin yung beam as a whole to determine the vertical reactions. Okay? So, starting with dito, let me start with the uniform load at triangular load. So, as long as aware kayong 3 meter yan and 5 meters, no? So, here, let me place that strip na kailangan natin. So, this is the strip. Take this as W. And again, ang technique sa triangle, iseset mo nga ito as X. Okay? So, sa case ng triangular load, we can perform kahit ratio and proportion. Pakita ko na lang dito sa gilid. This is W, this is 20, and this is X. Tapos, this is 3 meters. Okay? So, yun. Yun yung mangyayari. So, W is to X is to 20 is to 3. So, therefore, yung W natin ay 20 third ng X. Okay? So, that is very important, no? So, W is 20 third ng X. So, ngayon, dahil naka-ratio and proportion na tayo, ito yung X natin. So, ang kagandahan, this will be set as yung A is equal to X. And of course, dahil yung distance o yung span ng beam natin ay 8 meters, so yung B natin is 8 minus X. Okay, so take note, no, yung A and B palaging doon sa dalawang ends ng beam natin. So we can solve for the individual moments here, no? So for instance, the moment at A is equal to the integral of WA B squared over L squared dx from 0 to S. So, syempre, yung S is kung gaano kahaba yung application ng uniformly varying load. So, yung W is 20 third ng X. Tapos, yung A natin is X. Then, 8 minus X na naka-squared. Then, yung length is 8 squared. Again, ang limit is from 0 to 3 lang. Kasi the total length of the is simply 3 meters. Okay? So, dx. Then, let the calculator do its miracle. Okay? So, yun lang. So, ang sagot natin ay 31.3125, no? Kilonewton meter. So, 31.3125 kilonewton meter. So, proceed tayo for the moment at B. So, that is equal to, again, ang pinagkaiba lang naman, yung A na yung nakasquared, yung B yung hindi. Tapos, yung limit, hindi magbabago. So, actually, for as long as hawak mo lang yung calculator nyo, ang mababago lang is yung placement of this square. So, this will be 20 over 3 ng x, tapos x ng squared, then 8 minus x divided by 8 squared. Okay, so yun lang. There is no need to retype, no? Just edit the integral na nakatype dyan sa calculator nyo. Okay, so ang sagot natin ay 11.8125, no? So 11.8125 kilonewton meter. So, I am double checking my answer, no? Kasi syempre, mahirap na kapag nagkamali pa. So yes, I think they are both correct naman. So proceed tayo dito sa rectangular load. Here, this is no worries, no? Walang worry dito kasi iseset lang natin yung W automatic as 20. Dahil sa case nga ng trayaan ng rectangular load, hindi yun magbabago. And yung x, isineset natin class ang x, it's either dito sa edge na ito or dito sa edge na yan. Okay? Kahit saan mo gusto. So therefore, ang mangyayari, yung a natin ay equal sa 3 plus x, di ba? So of course, the length of the is 5 meters eh. The length of the span is 5. So this is 5 minus x. So, yung b natin ay equal sa 5 minus x. So, this is for the uniform load. So, mag-iingat lang kayo sa integral. You must integrate properly. So, here, yung MA natin, the integral of WAB squared over L squared dx from 0 to s. Yung s natin ay 5 meter kasi yun yung length ng application of the load. So, ang W is 20. That is a constant. Yung A is 3 plus x, yung B is 5 minus x na naka-squared divided by 8 squared from 0 to 5. dx pala. Do not forget na kailangan pa yung dx. Siyempre, susulat mo lang naman yan as dx. So, diretso lang yan. So, ang sagot natin, pag kinompute natin is 55.339, no? 55.3385 kilonewton meter. Okay? While the other one, so of course, for the moment at B, same lang from 0 to S, but this time, WA squared B over L squared dx. So, kumbaga, i-interchange nyo lang yung location ng square. Okay? So, from 0 to 5 nga ulit yan. So, this is 20. 3 plus x na naka-squared, 5 minus x divided by 8 squared dx. Then let the calculator do its job. Okay? So, ang sagot natin is 90.4948, no? So, 90.4948 kilonewton meter. So, ayun. Lastly, dito tayo sa concentrated load which is basically napakadali lang naman nito. So for instance, the moment at A is equal to PAB squared over L squared. So pag sinubstitute natin siya, that is equal to 60 times 5, 3 squared divided by 8 squared. Okay? So 65 3 squared divided by 8 squared. So, ang sagot is 42.1875 kilonewton meter. Ayusin ko lang yung pagkasulat. And of course, yung moment sa B is equal to PA squared B over L squared. So, pag sinubstitute natin, that is 60 times 5 squared, then times 3 divided by 8 squared. Okay? Kaya ang sagot ay 70.3125. 70.3125 kilonewton meter. So, nahanap na natin yung mga individual fixed end moments ng mga load. So, the next step na lang is of course to take the sum. So, starting with dito. So, hanapin na lang natin yan. I-add nyo muna yung unang MA, 31.3125, plus itong sumunod na MA, 55.3385, and yung panghuli, itong 42.1875. Okay? So, ang sagot natin ay 128.8385 kilonewton meter. 128.8385 kilonewton meter. So, this is our MA. So, nakalimutan ko pala maglagay, no, ng points A and B. So, for the case of the moment at B, so take lang natin yung mga sum, 11.8125 plus 90.4948, di ba? Then lastly, ito, 70.3125. So, ang lalabas dito for the moment at B, oops, no? So, the moment at B is equal to 172.6198 kilonewton meter. So, we already obtained MA and MB. The next step na lang, class, is of course to solve for RA and RB respectively. And ang gagamitin lang naman natin dito ay yung equilibrium. So, summation, starting with summation moment muna at A, Summation moment at A is equal to 0. So, clockwise moment equals counterclockwise. So, kapag nag-clockwise tayo, starting with the triangular load, so 1/2 ng, ayusin ko lang yung aking penmanship, no? So, 1/2 ng 3, tapos 20. Yung moment arm niya is of course 2/3 ng 3, di ba? Kasi dyan yung center of gravity. Followed by the uniform load na 20 times 5. Yung kanyang center of gravity is here. So, that is 3 plus 1/2 ng 5. Then, lastly, another clockwise moment muna, 60 times 5 meter. And yung mismong MB is a clockwise moment. So, 172.6198. Okay, so 172.6198. So, therefore, ang counterclockwise moment natin, starting with 128.8385, 128.8385, then plus 8 RB, 'di ba? Kasi 8 meters yung length ng beam, yun yung counterclockwise moment ni RB. So there is no other unknown here but the value of RB. So RB is equal to, so I am computing right now. So, ang nahanap ko ay 119.227, no? Or 119.2227 kilonewton. Of course, if you want to solve the other reaction, which is RA, the easiest one is summation forces. Vertical na lang equals 0. So, that is up equals down. Okay? So, yung upward natin ay RA and RB. And the downward forces are, of course, the load, starting with the triangle, 1/2 ng 3 times 20, tapos yung rectangle, 20 times 5, then, of course, plus the 60 kilonewton na concentrated load. Okay? So, that will be RA plus 119.2227 is equal to 1/2 ng 3, tapos 20 plus 20 times 5 plus 60. So, there is no other unknown but the value of RA. Okay? So, ang sagot natin ay 70.7773, no? Oops. Kilonewtons. So, to conclude this, kasi na-compute na natin lahat ng reactions. So we can now simply write it, no? Para maging final na. So 'di ba? Kahit complicated pa yung ibigay na load, the best way pa rin talaga dito is simply to break down them or break the loads down. So for instance, yung RA is 70.7773 kilonewton. Tapos yung RB ay 119.2227 kilonewton. 119.2227 kilonewton. So, tapos na tayo dito sa problem na to. I hope naintindihan nyo yung process ng pagsosolve ng fixed end moments. So, thank you so much for listening and watching and ingat kayong lahat.